A little bit wet. The last video I was also holding this one with you.
How fast we get through addictions. In the beginning of my current relationship, I did use manipulation. You're manipulating me right now.
Almost out of style. Give it a right. Give me more. Let me be that. I'm a new black. You're cutting in your heart. Why be a kid when you can be that?
Too many things in my hands. A wine glass, a microphone, a beautiful lady on my side. Life could not be better. Okay, hello my beautiful people and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Today I'm not alone and we are matching with this gorgeous lady, Yanina. Did you say your last name as well? No,
Everyone knows me.
Damn.
The people who are watching her right now. But my mom definitely knows me.
As long as one person knows you, I think it's worth saying that.
Yeah.
So Yanina collectively has over 500,000 subscribers on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, and follow her down below over here. So you can say that, oh yeah, bitch, I know you in the next video. And she went to 100 different dates in LA.
Well, yes, approximately 100 dates in general in USA.
That's insane for me because I've been on like 3 dates, I think, in my life.
I was challenging myself for content and for learning how American dating works, and I was a disaster. And I also wanted to check how American dating works, and on some point I got, I know the word. Disappointed. On some point I went to the best dates of my life. Well, there was a lot of different things going on in my life
with dating. So that's why today I wanted to see and give you 5 main pickup hacks. As somebody who teaches pickup and sexuality and seduction and manipulation and all that good stuff, I promise you it's good stuff. We've talked about it. Finally, I'm gonna give you 5 main tips and you tell me if you use them consciously or unconsciously, or somebody used them on you, or I know sometimes
they can
you don't
do
know
that too.
Yes, and
No.
girl, it's a disaster at the end of the day because then you fall in love and then you're like,
It's good I'm not in love right now.
Back. So maybe nobody used any of the pickup hacks, or
Maybe
you
I
have a
did.
high tolerance. So I'm gonna give you 5 main ones, and we'll see if you have any experience with
Okay,
them,
let's
or
do
if
it.
you're gonna use them back or not.
I will definitely use them back, but let's do it.
Okay, think number 1. One of my favorite tips before you meet somebody, or right when you meet a new person, let's say via Instagram, or you just met somebody on the street, and then you want to keep their attention and you're not seeing each other for some time, you always have to record either audio messages or video messages.
Guilty.
She went to my course, I guess.
I do. Well, I read or learned somewhere that if you do audio or video message, it's more like they know you or feel you more. So texting could be it's dry, no emotions, anything, and with audio you can express your emotions, you can talk sexy or trying to. And
Do you use
video,
that?
Of course.
Okay. Give me your number 1 experience where you use that and it worked for you.
Okay, so I do dating apps mostly.
Yeah.
So actually, that's probably how Hinge, one of dating apps, is using as manipulation, because now on Hinge, you are recording audio to present yourself.
Right. Not that I'm on Hinge because I'm engaged, but yes.
Oh, I do all the dating apps. Actually, this is a good thing. And also when I hear them, sometimes they say ridiculously things.
Okay.
Ridiculous things. Or they can imitate dolphin or something.
What the hell?
Sure, I know.
Are they looking for zoophils?
I don't know. But some of them have super sexy voice and you're like, okay, I'm hooked.
I'm hooked. Okay.
But the thing is also, I did dates, but I didn't go
100 of
more
them.
than 2 dates. Usually I do 1 date and I'm like, not working. Sorry, next.
Okay. Sorry, Ariana Grande. Yes.
Thank you, next. But yeah, I definitely use audio because I know that if I like someone some kind of more than someone else.
Do you have Hinge with you right now?
I do. I have everything.
What's your voice sound on Hinge? What did you record?
I definitely recorded an audio because I have an accent and this is what catching attention of people. They usually say oh, your accent is so sexy or so cool. Basically introduction, what I like, what I want, or something like that. Keep it simple, cool, not dolphin things, but with accent.
I don't even know how that would sound like.
I don't know. But they did that. There's a lot of different things. You can do it. Do it again. I have to ask this guy to do a masterpiece. Release for us, masterclass.
Yeah, we should call him. We should call him at the end of this video and ask him to do the dolphin masterclass.
You're gonna deal with him, I'm not.
I can. I'll be like, I've seen zoo porn, so I guess we're in the same
You
thing.
saw zoo porn?
I did.
They have zoo porn?
They do.
Where?
On internet. Okay, kinky things aside, number 2, second thing, is called the savior game. Okay, you haven't been on any dates after like you've only went to one date.
No,
But sometimes.
mostly. Sometimes I go to second date. I got to the point, before it was like just for fun, and now I got to the point where I potentially could see someone more than just a
Then
one-time
maybe
date.
you're gonna really benefit
Okay.
from this tip. Basically, all manipulation that we have, and we discussed it in another podcast that you should watch again down below. We recorded an amazing podcast about relationship. But one of the main things in the beginning of relationship, you have to create the emotional hooks, like consciously, right? Like people who say that looks don't matter, they do, because we still pick up the image right away, right? You can't expect love to happen like it does in fairy tales, where you just see each other and you're like, ah. So you can expect for love to happen just like it does in fairy tales or in rom-coms. Even in rom-coms, the romantic comedies, like there are still these pick-up hooks that get you excited about somebody else. Even if you look back at your relationship history, people who did trigger your attention or trigger your emotions, there had to be an emotional trigger. Anyway, so
How?
So the second one, this is
Yeah.
what I'm gonna give you, is called the savior game. So you know the Twilight?
Yeah.
Bella and
Yeah.
Edward. It's basically built on that. You can watch that and be like, oh my god, they're soulmates, they love each other so much. No, Bella was a great pick-upper, like amazing pick-upper. One of the good things to hook somebody's attention for long term is to create a saving game. I save you, you save me. I save you, you save me. Have you ever done
How
that?
would that work in real life?
How I did it, like for example,
Yeah.
with my past relationship or the relationship before that, with my present relationship, oh my god, it was always like guilty. Fuck, should I say that or no?
Sure.
In the beginning of my current relationship, I did use manipulation, obviously, just because I'm aware of it. Like I knew what I was doing. But you create a situation, like for example, oh my god, somebody is hurting me, somebody's affecting me, like my ex-husband or something. Because we were in the bad terms right there. And I would tell my present relationship, my current fiance, I would be telling him, consciously or subconsciously triggering him to feel like a savior, to feel like a man, to feel like somebody who comes in and takes you away from this toxic relationship. It can be that. It can be about your parents. You can tell your partner, be like, my mom is just calling me all the time and I don't know what to do. She's so against us, baby. What can we do? And then you create this bond together. Or let's say a man, and you create this thing like where you're saving him. You're like, baby, oh no, I saw your blood sugar. You've been eating so much sugar. Let's go and make you and get all the exams done. And I'm gonna take care of you and I'm gonna save you so you can live so long. La 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 la. There are like many ways you can do it. Have you ever done that?
Is that like going too much in the beginning? Like, oh, I don't really know you, but I'm gonna save you. Okay.
Oh,
What,
probably
you have,
not on the
you have
first
blood
date.
sugar? Let's go. My first date is ending up from restaurant to hospital.
Things rarely go exactly the way you want them to.
He will never forget you if you do that.
Oh no, this one for sure.
Okay, it can be like, oh my
Correct
god,
me.
my gas is like, I'm out of gas. Oh no, I forgot my wallet. Oh my god, I forgot my wallet. I can't find my wallet. I don't know where it is. And you create this situation where he feels like a savior and he succeeds in saving the damsel in distress.
Okay.
You have Bambi eyes. You'd be so good at it.
No, I did have one guys help me, but what I thought when you said emotional
Triggers.
triggers, whatever, I thought before, and what I did was that I thought that you have to create emotional connection.
No
Going-
one cares about that. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
They do, but not in the beginning.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, and then you correct me
Yeah.
that that's not working, basically. So what I thought, and what I definitely did, was that like you go to restaurant, you talk, like yeah, I talk to a lot of people, doesn't really connection. But if you do something on like emotional level, some like activity or stuff, and we're not definitely talking about sex, that's not counting.
What did you do?
A tattoo. We didn't.
Oh
do
my God, no
separate.
way, you did?
We didn't do matching tattoos, but we like went together, and he got, even though he didn't like plan it, but I was like, I want to get a tattoo.
What did you get? What did you get?
This one was my like the.
I can hold it.
Hold everything.
Hold everything.
This one.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Yeah, so this is like, I was like, I want a tattoo. Do you want to do it with me? And he was like, yeah, I didn't expect it. And we ended up doing like all together, or like some cute things, which like we decorated Christmas tree, which for me is like super special and family thing. Like I thought that is the emotional connection you.
It's not an emotional connection; it's an emotional like trigger as well. Something like tattoo for sure. Like every time he will look at it, he will think about you.
That's
no matter
right.
what it is.
Here you go. Remember me.
A tip number 3: go get a tattoo. Imagine seeing all the women who are like fully covered. They just had all the bad first dates, but they still using this hack.
I did it for myself.
Okay.
Like I wanted a tattoo.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I got
I'm
a tattoo
fine.
with my fiancé.
Was it matching?
No, it wasn't matching.
Yeah.
Mine says Satan herself. He doesn't have that thing. I actually had a dream yesterday or this morning where I was like, well, I have Satan myself tattooed for some reason. There's an emotional story, but now I have to tattoo God, close to God, or something like that, so I can balance it out. But anyway, that's a side thing. That's an emotional trigger, baby.
So guilty.
That can happen, yes. Something that will create an emotional like reaction, something that you remember. But what else can you do? What else do you think you can do? That can be number 3. That's very true. What else do you think you can do to trigger an emotional response?
I honestly, I didn't, like, whatever I did.
Do you remember him?
Oh yeah, but I remember him not because of tattoo.
What did he do?
I love
Let's
him.
add his Instagram handle down below.
Because he was my first American guy who taught me that American dating doesn't work the way I thought it does. So after that, I became manipulated, and I was like, oh shit, let's try
What
this
did you
thing.
do?
Like when I started dating him, I thought we were dating. He was like,
So that tattoo thing was working, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So you actually started dating each other after that date.
It depends, because I thought we were dating. We went together for 4 months.
Oh, is it the guy?
Oh, you know?
Yes, I do. Okay, go ahead.
Well,
Tell
that's
us.
a guy who we spent like months together, and then it ended up that he wasn't ready for commitment when I thought that we are in relationship, because for me relationship and boyfriend girlfriend means that we spend time together, we travel together, we
You
meet
have
friends.
tattoos together.
We have tattoos together. It's mean dating. He was like, I don't know, I'm not ready for commitment.
Damn it. Okay, not all Americans do that. I mean, like, that's why you have to tell right away, 4 months after, engaged.
We go back in time, so you tell me how I could hook him and then leave him.
And it just shows me that he was a little psychopathic if he just agreed to do a tattoo on the first date. But
Well, it was second date, excuse you.
it was the second date, excuse me.
It was third date.
Third, okay, we keep going.
Second
It's like
date?
fourth,
Second date we did the
fifth.
Christmas tree decoration.
You did it all with the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, I.
After you're
didn't
like, we're
want to do
dating. And he's like, no, we're not.
that. I was like, why do I should invest emotion in someone if I don't care?
That's true. That's fact. But that can be a great hack. So like, what else can you do except for a tattoo? If a guy agrees to do a tattoo with you on the first date, he's either really, really into you, or he truly wanted to get a tattoo for a long time. He just doesn't care.
Or he just
or
wants
he's
sex.
just like, okay, did he get it?
No. I mean, eventually, but
Eventually.
Like, no.
Or he's a sociopath who just like goes and breaks the rules. Sociopath is the one that is very hard to get into commitment. That's why he didn't commit, by the way. That would be like hack number 3 is create this strong emotional thing. Again, it doesn't have to be a tattoo, but you can initiate something sociopathically. It's always super triggering. Like, you know, Angelina Jolie, or
What about her?
she's a sociopath, or Marilyn Monroe, or what's the Machine Gun Kelly's new girlfriend?
Megan
Fox. They're all sociopathic personalities. Or Irina Shayk.
I need explanations here.
Okay, so these are the women that men fall crazy in love with. As you can see, they're very bad at creating a long-term relationship. They suck at that. And basically, sociopathic women, the heartbreakers, the ones that men go crazy about, are the ones that are so unpredictable, so emotionally triggering because it's unpredictable. They're so heightened. Their emotions are so hyped, and heightened is always very sensual and sexual. There's just a lot of them, but it's very hard for them to commit. That's why the unpredictability on one side and then no commitment on the other side. So you have to use that as little hooks, but then still play the other part. So tattoo is a great idea. Again, can be a red flag if a guy agrees to do that. Some of the tips that I give, some of my favorite things, is create a situation that is going to trigger this sociopathic hook, emotional hook. For example, run away from a cafe together and don't pay and not pay.
Oh,
or
really?
steal something. Yeah.
How do you say like, oh, okay, do you
Let's
want to
run
steal
away.
something? Isn't you think that you're crazy?
Well, first of all, you shouldn't yell about it because you're gonna get arrested. That's stealing 101. Don't be like, should we steal something? Woo! Manager! We're We're stealing something.
No, still, I'm not getting like honestly this. I could be crazy, but like,
Oh,
is that
do you
gonna
wanna
steal
sexy
something?
crazy? Well, think about what Marilyn Monroe did, right? When she came out on the stage and sang this Happy Birthday. She was dressed in all sexy clothes and she was singing to a president who was openly married. So that's the sociopathic behavior, something you don't expect somebody to do, which is so against the rules, which is so unexpected and unpredictable. Irina Shayk does that all the time. Like, you don't know what to expect from her. She can just like walk away and suck you in a bathroom. I don't know, but you basically.
How do you know that?
Well, it's that, cat-like behavior when you just like, oh, is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? If stealing something or running away from a cafe is too much, let's think of something smaller. You can go to some extreme first date. Like, I don't know, karting? Is karting extreme enough for you?
Yeah, I like it.
You
I've
like
been
it.
there.
What
I
would
did
be
this.
extreme
I
for
did
you?
this.
What would be
Okay.
sociopathic for you? Okay, that's not really extreme or sociopathic because you plan on doing that. What else would that be?
I
for
did
you?
so many things. Maybe I just don't consider them that it's like
Sociopathic.
so much. Like whatever.
What is it? But it has to be like, let's break a rule together.
I
It
never
has to be
said
like
that. I never said
Let's do something together. Let's just run
But
away.
I could
oh my God,
ask.
let's run away.
But is it like counting? Like I would ask. I would not say let's do. I would like, do you wanna do? Like I
What?
would probably say like in this way more.
What would you say?
It depends on me because like if I say let's do, it's like I'm considering like doing that. But if I'm asking, it's kind of like, well, he's doing that. I do spontaneous things. I would go and just go somewhere, just out of like, do you wanna like? I went with a guy to like Sequoia Park. I'm just like, I wanna go there. Let's go.
Okay, just like something unexpected, unpredictable.
Like I would
exclusive
just
date.
go somewhere.
But
or do
you
something.
need something that would create this adrenaline in somebody. So if both of you would have this adrenaline at the same time, that creates this big bond that is very hard to break. You know what I mean?
And then I create this bond and I'm like, you know what? I changed my mind. Can you leave, please?
Well, now you have a follower.
I know.
Plus one. You're building your
Plus
social
one.
media. I guess you had 500,000 dates.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Envy. Well, think about that. You guys, let us know down in the comments below what would be an extreme date for you that you would be okay with. If it's not stealing or running
Yes,
away.
please help me. I'm gonna read comments.
Yeah.
And I'll use it on my next date.
Do a storytell
will.
about them.
Just let me
let us
know.
know down below, and then she's gonna actually try that.
Please don't get me in prison.
We're gonna like blur your face out so that the police doesn't see you. Okay, so it's number 3. Oh, fourth one, sorry. Is creating a common enemy. It's kind of like similar to what? To something. It's similar to something. I don't know to what it's similar. Similar to saving somebody. But you need to create this team. You know how in high school you become friends against somebody, right? Or you like team up against somebody. So you need to create the same mentality. Like, oh, my dad does not like you so much. He doesn't like you. He doesn't want us to be together. Or my mom doesn't like us. Or, oh, I have this friend. They always talk bad about you. But you know what? I know you. I know who you truly are. I know how you feel. You're such a good person. So that you create this bond with someone against somebody else. Have you done that? Go.
Guilty.
Ooh,
No, but again,
go girl.
but this is more like as far as I feel and understand more about like relationship. I cannot do this in like going on 1 or 2 dates with someone.
That would be weird. Be
Yeah.
like, oh, the manager of this restaurant
Yeah,
hates
like
us.
what? Well, I probably can. We can have a story. Like for example, okay, then the guilty twice. Basically, I would do that, but in real like relationship, not just like 1 date or 2 dates. So yes, I did it like in relationship was long relationship.
Yeah.
We were like 4 years together, so we had mutual friends
And
someone
mutual
involved.
enemies.
Yeah, kind of that. In like short term, it's
He's a Schwarzenegger.
short terms probably could be only manager, as you're saying, like, oh, someone like treated us bad and we like be talking about, do you remember like this guy was such an asshole, or he caught us
Yeah.
lying, like
It works kind of for longer relationship, but even from the 5th date or something, it's okay
You have
to
to
start
get to fifth date.
You have to get to 5th date. I've done, yeah, of course, I've done all of them. That's why I teach them. It works, and like it doesn't have to be a lie. Like if you're actually lying and be like, my mom hates us, and then your mom is like, oh my god, I love this guy so much, it's not gonna work. Like it has to be based on
so
something
what problem
true.
do you choose?
Like for example, I can create somebody like an ex, you know, or be like, oh, you know, she doesn't, or like my ex doesn't like you so much, like he's so against
How
us.
does he know about him? You talk like, how do you present it?
What, my ex?
No.
My ex.
Oh, my ex doesn't like you. Like, did you talk about like your now boyfriend?
Well, no, I do talk about like for my ex husband, it was my father. Like that was the figure that would be like against us, etc., etc. With my current one, we would find some common enemies, and then I would find some common enemies for sure. I would find them because like it's life. You would have somebody who doesn't like you, and you just turn it to benefit you and be like, oh, you don't like me? Great, content idea.
It's like haters.
Exactly, haters. I'm gonna use that. Okay, and the fifth one, the last one, we call them deer fights, especially because we're both straight. If you have ever seen deers during the mating season, how they like create they spare with their horns, against for a female. What do you mean you don't know? You know who deer is?
I saw them.
A deer?
Yeah, Olen.
Olen? I saw them. Olens. Yeah, the Olens.
I never seen them, but I understand what
On
you're
Discovery
saying.
Channel?
All
right, you don't watch zoo
So
porn, sorry.
I don't watch it.
They, during the mating season, for them to release their testosterone and feel like males and feel like they actually do it to create enough testosterone for mating so they can produce more children, right? More baby deers, more bambies. They fight each other. And females are just like prancing around being like, oh my God. So you create that in real life. Again, it doesn't mean that you have to cheat. Like for sure, no.
Explain how in real life.
How you create a deer fight. Let's say you're getting in relationship with somebody and you're like, that guy is not giving me enough attention, not giving me enough testosterone. He does not fight enough for me. So you have to initiate that fight. You have, let's say, you have a colleague that you work with, or like somebody, like in your example, somebody from social media, and you're like doing a reel with, right? Mm-hmm. And it has to really smell like everything is right, but something smells wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, you're like, baby, I'm just going, we're just shooting content. Everything's fine. And then for some reason you come home with flowers and you're like, well, I don't know. Andrew just gave me these flowers. Like, no, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing between us. I don't even see them as a guy, as a man. He's just a bacteria for me. Like, I see him as a bacteria and that's it.
Sorry, Andrew.
But it has to smell like something is there so that the man, your partner, feels that testosterone boost to like prove to you to start fighting with somebody.
Is it like you just want to make him jealous?
I know, like it's not like jealousy, because jealousy usually comes from something that actually happened, or you're consciously making him jealous. You go and flirt with somebody else, you go and like do something that you shouldn't do. In the deer fights, you're not actually guilty, you're not actually flirting and going to the left. You're consciously creating this tension for a man to read off of that.
So what's he's supposed to do? Like, how this fight works?
He's not actually gonna go and fight for it. It's just gonna release that testosterone in him to be like, whoa, wait a sec. It's like a cold plunge. Fuck. For him to remember that you're a freaking valuable woman, that somebody can go after you. Does it make sense? Have you done that? You're like, I just see a lot of people.
Can't remember.
Then probably it's a yes. If you have so many partners and you don't remember, you're like,
no, I'm just trying to think. Well, I definitely didn't do it consciously.
Unconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pickup femininity. It comes from us. It's natural. Yeah. Tell us something. Tell us an example.
For me, it more sounds like jealousy, like really. Like,
okay, how do you use jealousy for your relationship? Because jealousy can be a toxic trait. That's why I don't call it jealousy. Jealousy can be toxic for a relationship.
But let's make it straight. It was before, when I was
in toxic relationship.
When I was in toxic relationship, well, yeah.
Okay.
So now...
But she wasn't toxic, right?
Now I grew up, and now I realize, and I want to do like healthy relationship, so I don't do that. But basically before, I'm not sure that's what he's talking about, because mine is like toxic jealousy, when you like, oh, there is a guy, and I'm not like really openly flirting, but I mean, he's getting attention from me, so I'm like, dude, remember, I'm here, but like keep me, or like be valued, because someone else is there and they treat me better than you do.
Exactly.
Like, that's not gonna work. So like, remember that there are other people here, or other guys who, I mean, eventually, or like at some point, I can leave you.
Okay, so the difference between jealousy and this deer fight that you can create is that when you create jealousy, honestly, it is toxic. It's like, I am giving my attention to somebody else. Like, you should be jealous because I am already taking this attention from you and I'm putting it on somebody else. you know?
What about if I'm just accepting?
And that would be more like deer fights, but in deer fights you're like accepting it, but you're not giving anything back. You're like, yes, but you're so innocent. You're like, you bambi eyes. You're like, I don't know, he just brought me flowers.
I'll take that. Was like,
He
he's
just brought me
texting me,
flowers.
he's saying something, he's like asking, I'm like, but I don't know. It's not my fault that someone is asking me out.
But
or
also
something good, you
in
know?
deer fights you should be like, there's nothing there. Like
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Even like he's not even flirting with me. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on. Like, he's not
I
flirting
don't
with
even
me.
see that.
Like, oh, you know who was great again in deer fights? Bella from Twilight. Think about that.
Oh, was it two guys?
Jacob and
This
Edward and this guy. Jacob and Edward. And she was like, Edward, there's nothing for me. No, Jacob is just my friend. We just hang out together. There's nothing going on. And if you remember, like, she was, I don't know if she was believing it or not, but she was always around Jacob. Like, what the hell? Choose one. And she was so good in creating this deer fight for both of the men. That's why she got both of them.
Oh
Yeah. Have you seen
And-
that?
and-
They're doing series on that now.
yeah. New one?
Twilight, the series, TV series, like TV show.
And you know, the thing is, you cannot even tell that she's such a manipulated thing.
No, but she is a pro. Like, out of all the movies that I've seen, like the ones that you know, Twilight, it's number one. It's like on top. The other one would probably be 50 Shades of Grey, and she's a manipulator.
These
The
women.
baby face. These women, baby. Listen, we gotta learn a lot if we want to get either a vampire, a sexy vampire, or a millionaire.
Can I
with a-
get Damon?
Vampire
Yeah,
Diaries.
Vampire Diaries, yeah.
I bet you can. Come to my course and you will. Haha. Baked
And you just sold it.
Baked
Sold.
Baked in commercial.
sold.
You are coming. I actually haven't seen the Vampire Diaries, but I'm pretty sure she's done some of those things too.
Oh, she definitely did. She had two guys.
That's deer fighting. There you go, deer fights. And then she's so innocent. She's like,
Yeah, exactly. She was like innocent. She has Damon.
thank you so much for being with me. Let us know, guys, down in the comment below. Have you used any of these hacks? If you want to learn more about them, and don't forget to go and watch Yanina's new podcast
Wait,
with
we
me.
don't even know if it's gonna be out yet, but yes.
At some point, it will be.
It will
So
be.
go and follow her social media.
Thank
and
you.
go follow my social media over here as well. Subscribe. Love you so much, and we'll see you in the
Thank
next
you.
video.
It was nice meeting Elizaveta's followers.
Mwah.
Bye.